For thousands of years, humans and dogs have shared one of the most remarkable bonds in the animal world. Dogs are not only companions, but also protectors, hunters, helpers, and above all, symbols of loyalty. This is the story of a young boy and his faithful dog, a story that reflects the nature of this incredible animal. In a small, peaceful village surrounded by mountains and green fields, there lived a boy named Sam. Sam was kind-hearted but lonely. His father worked in the city, far away, and his mother had passed away years earlier. He lived with his grandmother, an old woman who loved him dearly but could not always fill the emptiness he felt. One cold afternoon, while Sam was collecting firewood in the forest, he heard a faint whimpering sound. Curious and cautious, he followed the sound until he discovered a tiny puppy shivering in the mud. Its fur was dirty, its body weak, and its eyes full of sadness. Sam knelt down and whispered softly, "Don't worry, little one, I'll take care of you." He gently carried the puppy home, washed it with warm water, wrapped it in a blanket, and gave it some bread and milk. The puppy's eyes shone with gratitude, as if to say, "I will never forget this kindness." Sam decided to name him Loyal, because from the very first moment, he felt that this dog would become more than just a pet. He would become a true friend. Taking care of a young puppy was not easy. Loyal needed constant feeding, warmth, and patience. At first, Sam's grandmother was hesitant to allow a dog in the house, but soon she too fell in love with the little creature. Loyal filled the home with joy, running around, wagging his tail, and greeting everyone with pure affection. Within weeks, Loyal learned where to eat, where to sleep, and even began responding to simple commands. He followed Sam everywhere, to the forest, to the fields, and even to the riverbank where Sam used to sit and dream. Their bond grew stronger each day, a bond made of trust, companionship, and silent understanding. It didn't take long for Loyal to become known throughout the village. Children loved to play with him, women smiled when they saw him jumping happily, and the men admired his strength and intelligence. Loyal was no longer just Sam's dog. He became part of the community, spreading joy wherever he went. Whenever Sam looked into Loyal's bright brown eyes, he felt something special, a connection deeper than words. He often thought to himself, how can such a small animal carry so much love in his heart? One stormy night, the wind howled through the village and the power went out. Sam's grandmother was asleep, while Sam tried to close the windows against the heavy rain. Loyal stood by the door, barking loudly, his ears raised in alarm. Suddenly, Sam heard strange noises coming from the barn. He grabbed a lantern and rushed outside, Loyal running beside him. To his shock, he saw a thief attempting to steal the family's goat. Before Sam could act, Loyal charged toward the thief with fearless courage. He barked, growled, and leaped, forcing the intruder to drop everything and run away into the storm. Exhausted but proud, Loyal returned to Sam, muddy and wet, but his tail wagging as if to say, "Don't worry, I will always protect you." From that night on, the villagers spoke of Loyal as a brave guardian, not just a friendly dog. Over the years, Sam learned many lessons from his companion. Loyal taught him patience, responsibility, and above all, the meaning of unconditional love. Unlike humans, who sometimes judge or expect rewards, Loyal's love was pure. Whether Sam was happy or sad, rich or poor, Loyal stood by him, wagging his tail and offering comfort. Dogs, after all, are pack animals. They see their human families as part of their pack, and their instinct is to protect and stay close. Loyal was no different. He never asked for anything in return except love, food, and a gentle hand to pat his head. Years later, when Sam was older, another challenge tested Loyal's bravery. One summer, a fire broke out in the forest near the village. The flames spread quickly, threatening homes and fields. Panic filled the air as villagers rushed to save what they could. Sam and his grandmother were trapped in their small house as smoke began to enter. It was Loyal who sensed the danger first. He barked frantically, pulled at Sam's sleeve, and guided them toward the safest path out of the burning area. Even when the fire grew close, Loyal stayed in front, clearing the way and refusing to leave them behind. Thanks to his courage, Sam and his grandmother escaped unharmed. That day, the villagers declared Loyal not only a friend, but also a hero. As time passed, Sam grew into a man. Loyal, too, grew older. His fur turned grey, his steps slowed, but his eyes never lost their shine. Sam never forgot all the times Loyal had protected him, comforted him, and stood by his side. When Loyal finally passed away, the whole village mourned him. Sam buried him under the old oak tree where they used to play. On the grave, he placed a small stone with the words, "Here lies Loyal, the faithful friend who taught us the true meaning of love." Even after his death, Loyal lived on in the hearts of the people, especially Sam's. He had shown that a dog is not just an animal. It is a soul capable of loyalty, bravery, and unconditional love that few humans can match. The story of Sam and Loyal is not unique. Around the world, dogs continue to prove their devotion to humans every day. From guiding the blind, rescuing people in disasters, serving alongside police, to simply being a loving companion at home, dogs remind us of the beauty of trust and loyalty. A dog may live only a part of our lives, but to the dog, we are their whole world. And that is why the bond between humans and dogs remains one of the most special relationships in history.